After the college reunion, my ex and I, both completely wasted, ended up sleeping together. Waking up, a wave of guilt washed over me, and I decided to confess everything to my husband. But when I got home, he wasn't there. His laptop screen was still lit, though. I saw a new message pop up on his Ins account. That drug was potent last night. Your wife didn't have a clue. She's already left the hotel, looking utterly devastated. You can draft the divorce papers now. I recognize the sender, my ex-boyfriend. And my husband quickly replied, once Eleanor and I divorce, and she leaves with nothing, I'll give you $500,000 as payment. Before I could even react, Liam's Ins account logged out. Panic seized me, and I slammed the laptop shut. A sharp pain stabbed my chest, and tears streamed down my face. I buried my face in my hands, sobbing uncontrollably. I couldn't believe it. I never imagined my husband and my ex-boyfriend would conspire to set me up. Yesterday was our college reunion, and I hadn't planned on going. Liam had convinced me, the company's in an expansion phase right now. Go check it out. You might find some potential clients. Ever since I started trying to conceive, I'd handed over the company my parents left me to Liam to manage. I thought he was under a lot of pressure, so I agreed. At the reunion, I ran into my ex-boyfriend, Jason. Our classmates started teasing, urging us to sit together. It had been 10 years since we broke up, and I was married, so I sat with him casually. Throughout the dinner, Jason maintained a respectful distance, only helping me pour wine and get food. After a few rounds of drinks, I started feeling woozy and then completely blacked out. I woke up the next morning, naked in a hotel bed with Jason. The soreness and discomfort in my body confirmed what had happened. Jason smacked himself, apologizing and confessing nonstop, pleading for my forgiveness. I pulled on my clothes in a frantic mess and ran out. I felt so guilty toward Liam, and I didn't want to lie to him. A mistake was a mistake. I was ready to confess and face the consequences of my infidelity, but I never expected it was all Liam's twisted scheme. Now that I knew the truth, I absolutely couldn't let them succeed. I wiped away my tears, picked up my phone, and with trembling fingers, dialed 911. I want to report a crime. I believe I was drugged and assaulted. After my examination at the hospital, the accompanying female officer drove me home. Once the lab results confirm the evidence, we'll arrest the suspects immediately. Thank you. I dragged my exhausted body back home. Liam rushed to greet me. Eleanor, what took you so long? Seeing his concerned face, my heart involuntarily flinched. I looked into his eyes. I didn't come home last night. Didn't you wonder where I was? Liam smiled gently. I called you yesterday, and Chloe Reed answered. She said you'd had too much to drink and were staying at her place. I remembered you two were close in college, so I didn't want to bother you. Chloe had indeed been at the reunion yesterday, but we were sitting far apart, barely exchanged a few words, let alone caught up. How could she be involved? Liam, Jason, Chloe, what was their connection? My mind reeled with questions when my stomach suddenly churned, and I rushed to the bathroom to throw up. Liam gently patted my back. Rough night, huh? You're making your husband worry sick. After I finished, Liam handed me a glass of warm water. As I reached for it, our fingertips brushed, and a flicker of disgust crossed Liam's eyes. My heart sank completely. After washing up, I went to lie down in the bedroom. Liam followed, casually probing. Eleanor, you seem down. Did something happen last night? I didn't reply. He continued. Loyalty and trust are everything in a marriage. I trust you completely, so don't carry any guilt. I closed my eyes, scoffing inwardly. Liam knew me so well. He knew the more he said this, the more self-blame I'd feel. If I hadn't uncovered the truth, I would have confessed everything, racked with guilt, and left with nothing. Seeing I still didn't respond, Liam tucked the blankets around me. Well, you should get some rest. We can talk about it later if something's bothering you. The next day, I woke up very late. Liam had already left for the office. On the nightstand, there was a glass of water and a white pill, the folic acid I'd been taking for 3 years. I'd never gotten pregnant, despite all my checkups coming back clear. I'd blamed myself relentlessly, feeling like I was failing Liam. Now, it seemed, maybe it wasn't my fault at all. I put the pill back in the bottle and took the bottle with me as I left. The doctor took one look and said, "This is a long-term contraceptive